Often imitated, never duplicated, never. Urban Radio, 100.7 and 100.7 FM.
Patricia Williams, thanks for tuning in. Like and share, like and share.
Be sure and join Dynamics of Health with Joy Ladd every Saturday at 12:30 p.m., discussing how to prevent chronic diseases, ways to reduce stress, and demonstrating that intervention through lifestyle changes is key to reducing health disparities among Black people in our communities. Black health matters. Black wealth is health. So join us for this informative and educational health program, Dynamics of Health, every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. with your host, Joy Ladd, exclusively on Urban Radio 100.7 FM.
Eva Wilson, owner of Eva Berry Elderberry Products, LLC, provides sea moss gel, elderberry syrups, and teas. Along with meal prep planning and consultation, she offers knowledge, wisdom, and keys to living a health-conscious way of life. Eva assists clients in grocery shopping to help start their vegan and vegetarian journey. Located in the North Dallas area, she offers discounts to seniors and people with disabilities. You should try Eva Berry Elderberry products not only because they taste great, but also because they are great for you. They provide stamina, energy, controls anxiety, weight loss, and helps your overall mood. Shipping globally with delivery options within the Dallas area. Current specials are 4 teas for $65 and 8 for $75, shipping included. Call Eva Wilson, Master Herbalist, CEO, and owner of Eva Berry Elderberry Products at 214-885-8144. That's 214-885-8144. Or email evaw3733@gmail.com.
Hello, my name is Ray Elmore, CEO and founder of Urban Enterprises Tulsa and Urban Radio 100.7 FM. I'm reaching out for your help. Urban Enterprises Tulsa is the community-based parent company of Urban Radio 100.7 FM, which broadcasts smooth jazz, R&B, classics from the vault of treasure music, social and economic empowerment programming for the citizens of North Tulsa. We know that our community deserves the highest level of service, and we are committed to providing just that. Our mission is to renew the minds of the community by providing a positive platform to encourage, motivate, and inspire a higher insight to living your full potential. And your financial support will continually assist us in meeting the demands of the community. Please support Urban Enterprises Tulsa by cash apping us at Urban Enterprises Tulsa with your donation. Follow us on Facebook and check our website out at www.urbanenterprisestulsa.com. We value your feedback, so contact us to advertise your business and advertise for your upcoming events. We surely appreciate your commitment to supporting businesses on the North Side, and we thank you from your friends at Urban Radio 100.7 FM.
Come on in the room, folks. Come on in the room. Like and share. Like and share. Come on in the room. Thank you for tuning in. Like and share.
Health and healing go hand in hand. By channeling your stress, anger, anxiety, and depression, learn how to increase your flexibility in your 1-hour guided sessions on meditation, breath work, yoga flow, and relax to sound healing therapy. Come relieve your mind, body, and soul. Classes are held from 6 to 7 p.m. each week and from noon to 1 p.m. on Saturday and Sundays. Register with Toy Steak by texting the word CLASS at 918-861-2728. Again, that's the word CLASS at 918-861-2728. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and raise your vibrations to a higher state with Toy Steak.
Urban Enterprise Rehearsal Studio is available for booking. Calling all bands that's needing a place to rehearse, look no further. Urban Enterprise Rehearsal Studio is now open. A fully secure facility providing some equipment for your band to use when rehearsing for your music events or jam sessions. Urban Enterprise Rehearsal Studio is stocked with light snacks, hot and cold beverages, with central heating and air, providing you with the following equipment: a 12-channel mixer, 4 microphone stands with microphones, a shearwood amplifier, 12-inch monitors, a 7-piece drum kit, 2 keyboard stands, instrument cables, and 1 guitar amp and 1 bass amp. Bands must bring their own instruments and additional equipment if needed. This is a rehearsal studio that caters to serious musicians only. Simply plug in and practice. With a flexible schedule and cost, bands are allowed to practice 2 times a week, 2 to 4 hours per session. So if you're serious about your band rehearsals, call 918-467-5630. That's 918-467-5630. That's the Urban Enterprise Rehearsal Studio, perfecting your sound 1 session at a time.
What kind of power you got? What kind of power you got? Like my world.
Tulsa is Urban Radio 100.7 FM. Conscious Talk Radio.
Ooh, yeah.
Conscious Talk Radio is a unique program with the purpose of enlightening the minds of melanated people to the truth and to make you aware of the power that lies within. To seek answers to life's issues and solve them for yourself. We are a strong and powerful people. It's time we wake up because the truth is in knowing, not believing. So join us every Saturday at noon for thought-provoking conversations. Conscious Talk Radio with your host, Ray One, exclusively on Urban Radio 100.7 FM.
Yeah.
Conscious Talk Radio.
Welcome to Conscious Talk Radio. I am your host, Ray One. Thanks for tuning in. We'd like for everyone tuning in to like, share, and subscribe, and comment in the chat section. Be sure and comment in the chat section. And come on in the room, family. We've got a hot topic today. And we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Urban Enterprises Tulsa. Urban Enterprises Tulsa at YouTube. And also that is our website, UrbnEntrprTulsa.com, where you can stream our radio station 24/7. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure and tell a friend about us. Urban Radio 100.7 FM. Yeah. And Urban Radio Tulsa at YouTube. All right. And please continue to support us by cash apping us at Urban Enterprises Tulsa. UrbnEntrPR Tulsa. All right. Let's jump right into this. Do Black Lives Matter? Well, according to what's happening in the state of Mississippi and according to the non-responsiveness from the state police and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigators, their actions yell, hell no. Black lives don't matter. And here's today's topic. Does Mississippi set the tone for white America? Is Mississippi setting the tone for white America? White supremacy is still running rampant in Mississippi. Let's talk about it, okay? In 1955, our young brother, Emmett Till, was not only murdered, but he was lynched, tortured by racist members of the Klan in Mississippi. But he also suffered grave injustices when the state of Mississippi failed to secure his inalienable civil rights to life, liberty, and justice, when the state failed to convict his killers. Okay? They failed to convict his killers, who after being let go were quoted in a magazine article to have admitted to killing him, and because of the double jeopardy law is a procedural defense that prevents a person from being tried again on the same charges following an acquittal, and coupled with the fact that the acquittal came after an all-white jury, there wasn't any real justice for the atrocity for our young brother Emmett Till. Okay? And then to add further insults to injury, Carol Bryant, the white woman who admitted to lying about Emmett Till, is still alive today and dodging prosecution for perjury. Something needs to be done about that. You know, I don't know about you, but that really makes me upset. You know, we live in this United States of America, yet these injustices are still being done to us. And yet a lot of us want to sit back and be kumbaya with our enemies, love our enemies, while these injustices are being done to us daily in America. There's a lot being done to Black Americans in America. And I say America, it's AMERIKKA, America. MAERIKKK, America. That's where we live, the United Snakes of America. We've got more news coming out of Mississippi. Okay, Mississippi, the land of David Banner. David Banner, I've got a message to you also. It's time you guys assemble an army to get together and fight for the injustices that are done to our people in Mississippi. Okay? Let's do that. We need to form an alliance and allegiance to one another, not only in Mississippi, but here in the United States of America, and that covers the whole world. Okay? We need to get together and be on code to fight our enemies, not love our enemies, as the church would have us do. It's time out for loving your enemy, because loving your enemy will get you killed. While you're on your knees praying to this invisible God that never comes to help you, you will get killed. So it's time to take up your own fight and fight for yourself. You are the only justice that you are going to receive. Let's fast forward. In July of 2022, Sam Dobbins, a fired police chief in Mississippi, was heard bragging in a recording that he could kill people and has gotten away with it, and that he could kill and that he could help others get away with it too. In a recording, the former police chief Sam Dobbins said, "You're going to get in some shit in the streets, and there's only going to be one man fighting for you, and it's going to be me." He also quoted, "Okay, don't ever ruin that, all right, because there are other ninjas, they're ready to leave you dry." And he said, "I don't give a F if you kill a mother effer in cold blood. I will articulate the problem and fix the problem. And I'm the only man in the business here that's smart enough to do it." And that is what this guy said. Dobbins also can be heard bragging about killing people throughout his career. He said, "I have shot and killed in the line of duty 13 people. I chased a man across a field and shot that ninja 119 times." That's what that former police chief said. He's a former police chief in Mississippi. What's going on in Mississippi? Does any of the black folk down there have backbones? It's time to stand up and fight back. And you know, it doesn't matter if it costs you your life. At least you would have died for something instead of just dying for nothing. Okay? That's where we are. It doesn't matter. It's time out for being afraid and scary, being a scary cat, and letting these devils get away with murder. But that's not all. That's not all that's happening in Mississippi. Also in Mississippi, in October of 22, a trigger-happy cop killed a 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan in Gulfport, Mississippi, outside of a Family Dollar store. A trigger-happy cop. Okay? Gulfport police has released a body cam video of that fatal day, and it shows the officer exiting his squad car, yelling and instantly shooting his firearm at the young brother Jaheim. It's obvious that the dash cam and body video coverage shown were edited to slant in the favor of the police because the grand jury ruled in favor of the cop who shot him. And that's disturbing to me. The police are sworn to protect and serve. But who is that protection for and who is that serving for? It seems as though they're only protecting and serving white America, not black America. So if something starts to go down in your neighborhood, at your house, you're not going to get any justice by calling the police. You're calling the police on yourself. But I don't think a lot of you guys get it. A lot of you guys don't understand. A lot of you are not thinking critically. You're not even thinking at all, thinking that your enemy is coming to your rescue. Let me tell you something. Your enemy is your enemy for a reason.
Conscious Talk Radio.
And he's against you. Your enemy is against you. So there's no amount of praying or bowing down or sucking up or cooning or any of this stuff is going to get you in favor with your enemy. But back to Mississippi. Back to Mississippi. And it's really all over the world and all over the country. There's a lot going on in Colorado with the black farmer. In New York City, an autistic black boy was attacked on the subway by 3 Mexicans or Hispanic Americans, whatever you want to call them. Let me tell you something. There is no black and brown coalition. Okay? There is no black and brown coalition. You only have your own coalition. And if you out there and you're in trouble, you better fight with all your might, because it could be your last day on this earth. So don't look for help. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these black folk out here, you'll grab your camera phone. You need to jump in and help. Okay? Because we are being attacked all over this world. All over this United Snakes of America. So it's time for you to stick together. But back to Mississippi. Let's go back to Mississippi. Shake my head on Mississippi and Oklahoma and all these racist states. In January of 2023, 6 cops busted into a home, beat and tortured 2 black men in Mississippi, Michael Jenkins and Tyrell Parker, for allegedly dating white women and selling drugs, to which we learned was a lie. I wonder what part of it was a lie. Selling drugs or the dating white women? Black men out there, you're going to learn to start sticking to your own race. I don't care how bad it gets out there, but I'm going to tell you something. I will never, ever trade in my black queen. Never. Okay? She will be my ride or die until it's all over with. And I'll never trade her in. I don't care how bad I get treated or whatever. But I'll never trade her in. She starts to treat me bad, I might trade her in for another one, but I'm not going to trade in my black women. Let me tell you that. For these snow bunnies out here, they don't care about you. They don't love you. They're only out to preserve their race. Okay? Do some research. Why don't you guys do some research for once? Get your heads out of the Bible and start reading other books that can edify and learn, get you learned on a lot of things that are happening to your people that you don't understand. I'd like for you to like and subscribe to this channel. Okay? Thank you for coming in the room if you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Urban Enterprises Tulsa. And please continue to support us on Cash App at Urban Enterprises Tulsa. But back to this torturing of Michael Jenkins and Terrell Parker. They were handcuffed by the cops, and instead of taking them into custody, the cops held them hostage in a home for almost 2 hours, torturing them, then beating them, tased them, and then waterboarding them, all while being handcuffed, beat, tortured, tased, and waterboarded. These 6 cops held these 2 black men at gunpoint. Okay, and one of them shot the black man, Michael Jenkins, in the mouth. What about that? Shot that black man in the mouth. He suffered a shattered jaw and a laceration to his tongue. Although he was lucky to be alive, he is still suffering from additional injuries from his experience. And then the last incident that I'm covering today is the murder of 25-year-old Rasheem Carter. Is yet another tragedy in Mississippi. Yet another tragedy in Mississippi here in 2023. You know, some of these stories should not even be mentioned in 2023, but they are coming up every day. While Biden is sending billions of dollars over to Ukraine, he needs to come and cut a check for us. We need our check, our reparations. Okay? So that if we want to separate ourselves from these devils, we can do that. But no, he'd rather send our money thousands of miles across the borders to a race of people that never has contributed to what we've been contributing to our whole lives. Can you let that sink in? Democrat, Republican, black, white, candy stripe. It does not matter. They're all in the same boat. Okay? They are a two-headed snake. When one eats, it goes into one belly. When the other eats, it goes into the same belly as these racist folks here in America. Okay? But back to the script, I'm told, stick to the script, which is really kind of hard for me sometimes because I will go on a rant. Because it's not fair and it's injustice how we're being treated. It's terrible. America, Amerikka, United States of America. Back to this last story in Mississippi. The murder of 25-year-old Rasheem Carter. He spoke with his mother, telling her about some problems he was having on his job. After they got off the phone, Rasheem texted his mother specifying a name in the text message who he felt threatened by. He continued in the message that if anything happens, he's responsible. Okay? That man would be responsible. He got these guys wanting to kill me. Not soon after that, he told his mom that he was being chased by 3 truckfuls of white Americans, white men screaming out racial slurs. His mom told him to go to the police department. A lot of good that did. The police department is probably in on it, and they knew all the guys that were doing it. There's no doubt that they knew all about it. Once he got there, he waited nervously in the police station, pacing back and forth, and asked the police officers to give him a ride back to Laurel, Mississippi, where his hotel was, and they refused, of course, which is probably about 22 miles away from where he was at. Now, I don't understand how this young brother was working somewhere, and he ended up getting stranded 22 miles from his hotel room in racist Mississippi. And the police, you know what they said? That they are not a taxi service. They are not a taxi service, so they did not give that young man a ride. Okay? So as he attempted to make his way back to his hotel room, he's gunned down. He's killed by these 3 trucks full of white men yelling out racial slurs. There was a photograph that surfaced showing Raheem in a field with a huge stick in his hand. So obviously he was trying to fight for his life. His shirt was off. He had bruises on his back and arms. He was then reported missing, and someone withdrew $500 from his bank account. Horrific things happened to that young man. They found his head severed from his body, his backbone broken in 3 or 4 different places. Yet the police department said they did not see any foul play. Let that sink in. You mean to tell me if this young man's head was severed from his body and his backbone was broken in 3 different places, that there was no foul play? And this is 2 months later, after his decomposed body was discovered. They made sure to let his body decompose before they found him. They said there was no foul play, but his family had to get an independent autopsy done on that young man's body. It's tragic. It's tragic. I'm not here to condone war or anything like that, but I'm letting you black folk know that if you've got ammunition, you've got firepower, you need to keep it handy, because there's no need in calling the police, because when the police show up, they're going to use their guns, their tasers, their whatever they have. They're going to use it against you. Don't go out on your knees. Go out fighting. That's the only thing that's going to make a difference. Because let me tell you something. With the way that the attitudes of these black folk that are loving their enemies, we will be headed back to slavery. Okay? We are headed back to slavery with all these spineless black folk out here that will not stand up and fight for your people. You'd rather grab your Bible and grab your phone and think there's some justice going to happen for you. It's not going to happen. Okay. Back to this flyer. Let me show you this flyer. Can you see this? Can you see this? Justice for Jaheim Carter. They beat him to death. They cut his manhood off just like they did Emmett Till. They cut off his fingers. They dug his eyeballs out of his head. They cut off other parts of his body. They gave his body to the animals. Well, the animals, which are 2-legged animals, might I say. And they poured acid on his body. Yet the police said there was no foul play. Let me give you the names of some of the people that were involved in this. Gabe Horn, who is the chief of the Taylorsville, Mississippi police. Bobby, the cleanup man, who also is the maintenance man of the Taylorsville projects. The boss man, Mr. Stephen Luke Clements, who was Rasheem Carter's boss man. These people are the ones responsible for killing and murdering Rasheem Carter. As a black man and woman of Taylorsville, let me tell you something. Oh, Facebook, you guys are some dogs. Let me tell you that to your face, okay? You jank with the sound and the audio, and you don't want the truth to be told. But yet someone can come on here and start talking about same-sex stuff, or being perverted, twerking, and doing whatever they want to do. But when the truth is being said, you guys want to shut that down. Let me tell you something. You are part of the problem, and you are devils. I'm calling you out. Okay, Facebook, you are the devils, and you are sorry, low down, whatever you want to call yourselves. You are not people. You are dogs. Okay, I'll throw a bucket of water on you, and you will smell like dogs, because that's your closest relative. Sorry, suckers. So this is freaking so disturbing about what happened to this young man in Mississippi. And let me tell you something. I'm not one of those house Negroes. I'm one of the field ones, okay? I have a warrior spirit in me. Okay? And let it be said about me that I am going to go out fighting if I have to. Because I'm tired of it. I have to stand up for my grandchildren. Yeah, I have some. And I'm going to fight for them, and I'm fighting for my children, and I'm fighting for myself. And there's more of you need to take that stance instead of loving your enemies. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of every time I turn on the news, there's some injustice being done to one of our young men. Someone's gotten killed. Someone's gotten brutalized. Someone's got their head cut off, their fingers, their genitalia. Okay? White America, it's time out for that. And I hope enough of you hear us out there talking about this and start fighting for your people. Let's spend my time today. Like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate all those that tuned in. I hope you learned something. And I hope I just poured a little bit inside of you to get a little more courage inside your lives. Stop loving your enemies. Okay? Stop it. It makes no sense and it's stupid. Okay? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because Crook Book, they're always trying to suppress the truth. Conscious talk. And it's not going to stop. We are going to fight to the end for our people. So, continue to support us, Urban Enterprises Tulsa and Cash App. And be sure to check us out on YouTube, Urban Enterprises Tulsa. And stay strong and vigilant. And stop loving your enemies. Okay? Stop it. Black power to all those out there listening. Black power. Stick together and stay in unity.
Conscious Talk Radio is a unique program with the purpose of enlightening the minds of melanated people to the truth and to make you aware of power that lies within, to seek answers for life's issues and solve them for yourself. We are a strong and powerful people. It's time we wake up because the truth is in knowing, not believing. So join us every Saturday at noon for thought-provoking conversation. And thanks for listening. To submit your ideas and possible topics you would like to have discussed, call us at 918-467-5630. Conscious Talk Radio with your host, Ray One, exclusively on Urban Radio 100.7 FM.